complexion. You see, it's really nice. Black folks always figures out the stuff wrong. They think it's Obama. They was going to blow him away. And then they had a week. And they would have picked young Petraeus. And we'd all be under martial law. And so in Europe and in
Obama ain't really for the black people.
Africa, the Africans are angry.
Obama, man, just with the plan, man. He just got put in that pile.
They got the pitch got so high, they had to have some white folks get to convince them. This was the trick. We give it to white folks. And then the question is, well, how come they get it and come back to America and they cure it in 2 weeks, but y'all tell us ain't no cure. If you go back to AIDS, I remember black preachers and white preachers and especially a lot of black preachers saying that's God gave them that.
I done heard that shit.
We stopped making a pit bull out of God, the same God. I'm not talking about the church, I'm talking about the universal God that put the river and the moons. Do you know there's more stars in the sky?
I done heard that.
Sand on this planet.
Start that shit on. Start that shit on.
Down to
I'm dead serious. Start the whole fucking thing on.
Your thing comes from space and robot.
Which one we talking about the church? I heard that shit.
Un momento, por favor.
Just take it back.
But y'all tell us ain't no cure. If you go back to AIDS, I remember black preachers and white preachers and especially a lot of black preachers saying that's God gave them that. See, one day we stopped making a pit bull out of God, the same God. I'm not talking about the church, I'm talking about the universal God that put the river and the moons. Do you know there's more stars in the sky than grains of sand on this planet? And then they reduce people down to believing that your hair, your thing comes from Sears and Roebuck. Universe, the same God that produced a Hitler produced a Jew. The same God that produced a slave produced a slave master. And so somewhere. And so people say, well, how come you don't think that way? Let me just ask you a question as I proceed to answer the question that you just asked me. If you were head of a major police department, and you was the lead constable in homicide, right? Mm-hmm. And there was a rash of murders happen. So the first thing you do is put your team out to look and see if there are patterns in the last 40, 50 years. Right? Patterns. And then you say, yep, here's some patterns here. Where are they? Well, some of them's in jail, and some out. Well, let's look at the ones that's out and find out where they are. And just kind of send our folks in there to hang around and talk with them. Well, it's the same thing with a white racist system. When you see something like that, say, wait a minute, America has a record of that, huh? Tuskegee? The only thing they left out the Tuskegee thing, as far as I'm concerned, is they got the black folks, the nurses department of Tuskegee to do it.
They got a record of that.
And then when the Clinton decided he was going to apologize to the black men that was left, I got an invitation, but I didn't go. I said, what about the women? Huh?
They got a record of that.
If you're going to inject syphilis into me, what about the woman I'm with, the girlfriend, the wife? Huh? She suffers more than anybody. Hmm? And so that's what they're talking about now around the world. And people here, but people scared to mention America because they want to, oh, how could you say that? I'm looking at your past record. Huh? I'm looking at your past record. If me and you are good friends and I'm known to get sloppy, drunk, and drive, and somebody says, Dick Levy just had an accident, the first thing you think I was drunk. Right. So that's the normal, universal rhythm. And so when you look at AIDS, only 2 cities in the whole world had it. San Francisco, white folks, only was getting it. And New York City, Manhattan, white folks. And everybody was saying, yeah, that's God punishing y'all. Well, wait. If this is a white thing, how come the AIDS ain't getting it in Gooseneck, Tennessee, huh? What about the gays in Miami? Huh? How come they not getting it? And then after that, then
You just said gay.
Africa. And they say, oh, okay, I'm a green monkey. Oh, man, how can I trust you? I can't trust you for nothing. Don't tell me about no monkey. Or did you say your mama? And so that's what, and scared, frightened. I never thought I'd see the day something that they could blame on Africa would scare white folks. And all you got to, let me show you the power. If you all just listening to this show right now, every day at 12 noon, you can do it any time, but unity, 12 noon, your time. Just meditate for a few minutes. Don't get into no ripping and roaming and God, so you serious. You think the universal God that put the whole universe together don't know your notes do? Why are you wasting all that time trying to explain what your notes do? They say, fix it, Pop, or Mom, And so all you do, and then you can prove your power. Just start meditating tonight, and then from then on, 12 noon, every day, whatever time zone you're in, just meditate that the truth will come out. Now, here's what's good about that.
12 noon.
Oh, Dick Gregory, he just lied. I told you to pray to God that the truth will come out. I didn't say pray to God that America gets caught.
24 days.
Pray that the truth comes out.
It's funny how God puts you in a situation. Just think about that.
I mean, Isaac, can we be that stupid to be with the trillions of dollars of hardware we got up in the sky, circling this planet every second, that we didn't see them punks over there putting their stuff together? It's because that's a CIA operation. And we so stupid and dumb because you can't have a racist, insane nation like this, and they think with filth. And so consequently, they said, well, where them tanks come from? Oh, those American tanks, but they took them from the people in Iraq who we was giving them to.
You're talking about ISIS?
Yes.
Okay.
That's our operation. And the Muslims, I mean, I was in Iran during the hostage crisis. I went over and fasted for 90 days because I knew the girl that was running it was CIA. It was a whole CIA operation. And I was just fasting and praying that they didn't kill them. You know, they beheading folks now. In the whole world. Every time you turn on TV, you see them cats practicing in the desert, outside. Every time you're on TV, they practicing. Come on, y'all. How come y'all didn't see this before now? And so that's what we looking at. And now they said, well, the white folks that we cured with it, when they came over here, there's no more left.
And me and a white man was sitting back
we didn't know about.
And talking about this in 2009, declaring martial law.
And then everybody, you talk to them, and they say, well, you know this brother.
What that Baltimore shit about?
What, Dallas?
Is it?
Did you borrow that?
I'm just saying, they triggered
Right,
that shit.
yeah, a gentleman that's in Dallas.
And I
Yeah,
figure, I
how come
remember
they
watching
don't
that
tell us where you
figure ass.
work?
Oh,
How come we don't know
you
what
seen
kind
that
of job
video where they
he did?
faking that shit?
Is that why they shot you that in the back of the phone before he got the gun? You ain't see that shit?
I don't know about the one in Baltimore, but I know about the one in South Carolina Where he shot the black dude in the back, and that shit was
He shot him
fake.
with the taser
That
first.
shit was faker than Jay.
He just up
They
him.
staged it.
He got
But what I seen, boy, it looked like that shit.
And you're talking about Eric Holder. Do you know what?
They
Ain't
staged
that
all that.
Ain't that
You
something?
ain't even seen no
Ain't that
dead
something?
body. You ain't seen no dead body, no cast, no film.
Remember that whole gun, man?
I guess, ain't that something?
Yeah.
You think talking? Listen to what y'all just said.
They were talking about Christ.
Listen to what y'all just
Like
said.
that Christ
Not
is
to be who
acting.
you are.
I
Yeah.
didn't know they had
I'm
Christ
just
is
for
acting.
example. Not
Well, these motherfuckers act out prices like, oh, it's a crisis gonna happen. Some shit up.
Hey, listen here.
Do you acting this shit? How the fuck you gonna act some shit like this? And these are cool, dog. Okay.
They control New York. Are you serious? But when it comes my turn, then I change the
They
rules.
acting like a bomb or some shit.
So,
Man, Hey, check this
what
out.
we look at in America,
Listen, ain't that somewhere you said that talking about Ebola and shit like that? You said that's some shit that's made up, but you ain't heard shit about it no more.
right before they
Dog. Dog.
You heard shit about Ebola no motherfucking more.
No, y'all think
You know,
Who gonna fall for the shit? You know what I didn't fall for that shit.
the big hotel in New York City yesterday. Did you see that? Oh, I can't think of the name. The Waldorf.
Oh, okay, the Wolof, wow.
Waldorf, $2.9 billion. Wow. And so,
damn. Walter Scott shooting is fake. That one.
Let me see.
Then they talking about the fake shooting of Michael Brown.
That's my support. They shot him in the back and he was running.
And he had a green
So
shirt.
he shot him in the back.
This one in the shirt. I don't go back.
Review time! You know when you're working hard on something, you're trying to put all the pieces together, then something just distracts you like a fly. You don't know where the fly coming from. Well, I know exactly where the dang fly coming from on this.
I think that's it right
Yeah,
there.
that's the one. But that's the one too, though, with this shirt. That's the one.
So let's move on and examine this event. I'm going to play the video right now and break it down, let you know what I'm thinking,
Yeah, right.
and just ask questions and sort of critique what's going on here. And then I'll go over just the story itself. And we're going to investigate this man, Walter L. Scott, a bit as well. So let's play it. Right there, 2 shots. This guy got shot 5 times. Well, there were 8 shots fired. He was shot 5 times in the back, according to the coroner. You don't see any blood, any bullet holes, nothing, okay? What is up with that? Okay, I'll keep playing it. Again, nothing.
Yeah.
You would see something, okay? I'm not saying blood would splatter everywhere, although in many cases it would, but you don't see anything, okay? You don't see anything. He's even wearing a light shirt in which blood would show. There would at least be holes, something, some indication of penetration of impact. Nothing here. Okay?
Yeah.
This
Some blood's supposed to splatter somewhere.
doesn't add up, okay?
Yeah. And he ain't even jerking.
Again, he got, according to the coroner, got shot 3 times in the back, once in the buttocks, and 1 bullet grazed his ear. And you don't see any of this throughout the 8 shots fired. Slow motion again. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Come
Nothing.
on.
Nothing. What's up with that? Next question. Why do all these suspicious shootings, or at least the ones caught on camera, all these hoaxes, they always have this
Come
camera.
on, yeah, get the fuck out of
It's,
here.
shaking
That's why we
everywhere.
watch the
Okay, it's always
motherfucking news,
very, very
bro.
shaky, and it's always a shitty camera.